Right. Let's get some people in. Just waiting for a few people to come in. Well, if anybody's starting to watch, if it starts watching, we did it. Stand way up and down is out. Yeah, I'm at kind of a loss for words. Just how happy I am personally that it's out. It took 3 years to make it because we've had a couple bumps in the road and stuff the past 3 years, but we persevered, we persisted, and we pursued this project, and it's done. And so yeah, it's out. Um, so I'm just waiting for some more people to come on. Yeah. So Heather, good to see you. So yeah, Same Way Up and Down is out, and yeah, so it's currently processing onto like the streaming sites such as like Spotify and iTunes and whatnot, but where you can find it is on Bandcamp. Mm-hmm. It's good to see you too. So glad you could come on. And since we're here talking about the release and celebrating it, I'm going to be talking about it and play a couple songs. And yeah, so yeah, just this album just talks about like going through like the ups and downs and just standing tall and just trying to get through any situation that is unfortunately not a given, but just trying to do what you can, and just trying to get just trying to do what you can, what's best for you, and just going on. But it also goes with the flow of the songs too, because some go up, some go down. It's like a roller coaster. And we like to think of this album as like sophisticated. So there's 16 tracks. So yeah, some tracks took longer than others, but that's music life. Sometimes you just gotta take your time with it, and the end product is gonna be the best. So so yeah, the first song is called Rusty Old Tank, and the story behind it is there was this place in Wareham that a lot of like local artists would play at, called 3065, which is unfortunately closed now. some people are just too damn cheap to just let it stay open. It was a money thing, and money is the root of all evil. So, but in it, it was the last night before it closed, and we were in the back room just jamming and writing some stuff, and there was this. We were looking for some inspiration, and we saw a rusty old tank, which was rusted because it's been there for a while, and the place used to be a train station, and so yeah, so that's where the inspiration came from, and the next song is called "Spin Around." It's a basic love song, and it's just about your lovers or like someone that you just feel happy about. And I'm happy to say there's someone in my life right now that makes me feel like that, and she's just incredible. She makes me spin around and around, like this chair, for example, that spins around, makes me spin around and around. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. Yeah, and then the next one is called Morning Dove. It's not an actual morning dove. I mean, because we're saying morning to a dove, like morning dove. And then Shine, I wrote years ago, and I've had it in my catalog for years, and I just felt like this was the right like band and album to put it in, which is like a love song too. And then Nobody Wants to Grow Up. It's just you just you just don't want to grow into adulthood, even though you're just a child at heart. But you just gotta, if you're gonna grow into adulthood, you gotta do it your your right way. You can't do it the way somebody else does. You got to do it your way. So yeah, and it features a couple very dear friends of mine, uh, Deja, who you probably know as like Deja Beach Reacts. Please give her some subs on YouTube. Give her a sub. She's at like 142 or 143 subscribers, so please show her some support. Her most recent video got almost 3,000 views, so please keep showing her some support. I myself help her with it, and I'm proud to be a part of it. And she's a great singer too. So, and the next song is called Free. It's just about failed relationships of any kind, like a love relationship or someone that you thought you could trust, and you're just freeing yourself from that. But at the end, we're like leaving the door open that if they wanted to come back, if things like cool down, or just if they have the chance to come back, then the door's open, and then we'll see what happens after. And then Not Another Day is actually a dark song, but we keep it light just because for me personally, I didn't, I went through some traumatic experiences years ago, and I just I still tend to live with it, but I just don't want to hold on to it another day. I'm just it's about letting go. And then Ballast is an instrumental. We've never done an instrumental before. We started fiddling around with it one day. We just couldn't think of any like lyrics or harmonies, and we just thought, why not just have it as an instrumental? So there it is. Yeah, for those who don't know what a ballast is, it's part of a boat. Awad and Monty coined the names. And little known fact, it was originally going to be called Turkey because of all the turkeys that we come across here on the Cape. But we just went with Ballast. Then the next song is a very personal song, for me personally, which is actually the inspiration for it. It just talks, just for the lack of a better like figure of speech, it's like you're a flag in tug of war, and you're being pulled both ways by two people that you love, and you can't choose sides, and I'm just gonna, it's the idea. And then the next song is called One Step at a Time, and Roman is the mastermind behind it, and it's just talking about, all right, we're back. Hopefully some of you are still here. Can you hear me? So I was having mic issues. I'm gonna. All right. So, can you hear me? We good? Yeah. Just, just write it down if you can or can't hear me. Well, anyway, um, okay, okay, back in business. Anyway, so yeah, that was one step at a time, just about taking things one step at a time, and yeah, and so yeah, the next song is called "Come and Follow Me," which it's a special song because someone who's in the chat right now, Miss Divine Decree, is featured on the song, and check out Divine Decree when you can. They just put out their first release, so please give them some support. And yeah, it's just about like if someone's vulnerable, you should just help the person out. We'll guide them in the right direction. So, and yeah, the next song is called Every Step of the Way, and it's a piano song, which I happen to play the piano on. And it's just about, you know, just journeying, if that's even a word. If not, it is now. Just going on with life, it's, I guess you could say it's like a growing kind of song about growing up. It's like, it's up to long. Thanks for joining. And just yeah, that's pretty much sums it up. I mean, there isn't really else to like go into it, but that. And then the next one, which Roman is the mastermind behind, another one. It's called A Little Better. A Little Better is about just just moving forward even through like dire times, whether it's like a failed relationship or just a tragic circumstance of any kind. And just because it's like I guess the message is you only live once, and so you just got to make the best of things while you're still here, no matter how long your life is. And then the next one is called Clarity. It's just like you're just tired of dealing with with stuff. I'm trying to keep it G-rated because who knows if there's kids watching this. So we all go through stuff, and we just, but but we're talking like serious, like stuff that's like affecting your life, and you just have no truck with it, and you just got nothing but clarity on your mind. And then the next one is another personal one called a New Kind of Life, where you're just feeling like your life is just full of just all these like unbearable situations, and you're just tired of dealing with it, and you just want like a new kind of life, like a better life, like bigger things, being surrounded by bigger times, bigger events. And yeah. And then the last one, it's called Let the Games Begin. And what better way to close off this kind of album with a hockey song where you're just rooting for your team, your home team, your home hockey team. Whereas for us Bostonians, we're rooting for the Boston Bruins. And yeah, and for anybody out there that listens to the song, it can be like your home team's anthem. But it's just like our home team is against all odds with their opponents, wherever they may be from. And if it's your home team, then we mean absolutely no offense to you, whichever other state that our home team would be against. And so that's the whole track list. We began recording this back in like the spring of 2017, and we wrapped up within the past couple months. And we just spent the past couple months just finalizing, mixing, mastering, and it's finally out. And for those who missed it, it's currently on Bandcamp. Remember that, Bandcamp. and it's in the process of being on like Spotify, iTunes, YouTube Music, all those streaming sites. So, give us some support, some love. Yeah, we're very happy and proud of this record. And those who stick with us for this ride, we promise the next album will not take 3 years to make. We promise. But we don't plan on recording anytime like soon, because we're just a little burnt out, so we just got to take a breath of fresh air. But we'll make the best of it, of the next album when it comes out, when it's time. But in the meantime, we hope you love this one. It's called Stanway Up and Down. So I promised I would play a couple of songs, so let's play one from the new album. And I'm gonna do something I've never done on this live stream before. 1 for 5 too long. I'm gonna play my new mandolin. It's making its public debut on live streams. So I'm gonna play the perfect song for this. I'm gonna play this new song. It's called Morning Dove. So here we go. All that I can do is think about you, oh you, my morning dove. Today the sky is blue, but it's not as beautiful as you, the green-eyed, blonde-haired morning dove. Good morning dove, hope you're alright today, because you made me feel alright too. Good morning dove, you have a heart like no one ever, full of love. The sound of you is better than an actual morning dove. Never in my life have I ever felt this beautiful way. Morning dove. We having technical difficulties. Sorry. Hold on. Hello?
Hey!
Can you hear me on the live stream? Sorry, folks.
Yes, the reason I'm calling, dude. Play something from our actual track.
That's what I'm doing, dude. Sorry, folks. Anyway, where was I? Never in my life have I ever felt this beautiful way. Morning dove. We can connect in every shape, form, and way. This morning dove, I'm lost to words, I just can't get you off of my mind. You inspire me. You're beautiful when you laugh, you're even beautiful when you cry. You changed my life tremendously. Good morning dove, hope you're alright today, because you made me feel alright too. Good morning dove, you have a heart like no one ever, full of love. The sound of you is better than an actual morning dove. Thanks for being you. This world wouldn't be the same without you. Morning dove. Your smile, your eyes, your talking, singing voice is all true. This morning dove, you changed my life so much that I had to put the pen to the paper to pour my heart out by writing this song. I love who you are, and I hope that we can meet one day. Now I'll sing what's left to this song. Good morning dove, dove. You have a heart like no another. Good love, love. Good morning, dove. Hope you're alright today, because you made me feel alright too. Good morning, dove. Round of applause for this morning, dove. Put your hands together for morning, dove. Celebrate the beautiful morning, dove. This one goes out to the one named Dove. Yeah, that's from our new album, Morning Dove. And yeah, so yeah, that's I'm very proud of that song. Um, sorry, just reading a comment from my Instagram live stream. Yes, that's a good one. Yeah, that's what I like about the song is like not only like who it's about, but you know, it has a very like Irish folk feel in it, and you know, I'm Irish, and you know that's kind of like the direction I was going for the song because you know I wrote it, but you know when I brought it to the guys, you know they had their ways of stylizing it, and what really gives it that Irish flavor is you know the foot tapping that Monty and I put in it, and I'm just like yes, because it's so Irish, you know, and you know it's like I think that's as good as hollandaise sauce on eggs Benedict because you know it's like you know what's eggs Benedict without the hollandaise sauce is exactly what's morning dove without the foot tapping, and so yeah, um, yeah, and you know about a year ago we put out our song "Over My Head" as a single, and you know it talks about like mental health, and you know May is a mental health awareness month, so those who have you know mental health struggles and stuff, you know it's relatable, you know depression or whatever, I don't know, so we hope it speaks to you because you know like I said it's like it's like it's like you're being pulled on both sides by two people you love, so yeah, that's what the idea is. So it's let's just say Over My Head is one of those songs that needed to be recorded, so it was, and as a matter of fact I'll play that one next. And yeah, I started writing it one day, and then you know I shared it with Awad, the drummer, when we were having a writing session, and you know he had his way of tweaking it, so he did, like bringing the song to the next level, so to speak. So he did that, and we finished it up, and now it's out, and that's what I'm gonna play next for you guys. So it's a powerful song, so you know, it was inspired by a personal situation. I'm not going to get into it, but it's probably how James Taylor tunes his guitars. He just maybe he tunes his guitars like this, like you know, this is one of my favorite songs actually. Songs about tuning. got to sound right when you're playing a good song. So here we go. This is Over My Head. Here we go. Living as we know ain't easy. No way we will ever stop. I'm not feeling alright, yes, I'm in over my head. I am trying to do my very best. I am getting myself out of this mess. My mind's been spinning around, yes, I'm in over my head. Shut me out, I do not belong here. Don't shut me in, I hope I made myself clear. Mental health plays a significant role. I want nothing more than to remain whole. Oh, 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 oh. Na, 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 na. Oh, 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 oh. Na, 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 na. All hell's about to break loose. There's no side to really choose. Caught in the middle of it, and I'm in over my head. I'm just a flagging tug of war, being pulled both ways. I'm in the core, stuck in the middle right now, and I'm in over my head. Get me out, I'm in between the lines. To leave you, I'm torn between two minds. Why can't these voices leave me alone? I want to get out of here, I fear I'll never be my own again. Nah, I want to be whole again. Na 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 na. I am finally free. I can move on indeed. Now it's water under the bridge, I'm nodding over my head. I want to be whole again. I will be whole now. Shut me out, I do not belong here. Don't shut me in, I hope I made myself clear. Why can't these voices leave me alone? I want to get out of here, fear I'll never be my own again. Now, I give you lemons, just make some lemonade, just like that. So there we go. It's Over My Head. Yeah, we're very proud of that one. Very proud. Yeah, just as soon as you guys listen to it, we hope you like it. We spent a lot of time with it, and just give us as much support as you can. Greatly appreciate it, and we hope this this pays off. And stay tuned. We're in the process of making a website, and we'll have merch to sell too, like at shows, and we'll sell them online, and we'll definitely be making merch for this, and we'll have this on CD, vinyl, and cassette. you're surprised. Are you? Because I'm happy to share it. Yeah, so yeah, it'll be out there. We're very proud of it. Love the artwork. Uh, much love to Monty and I's friend Jesse, who designed the artwork and did so much. He worked so hard on it. So you know, we owe a lot to him. Yeah, we had a couple of rough drafts before we came up with the final artwork for this, and I'm glad we didn't go with those other two. Like I've shown them to the guys, and they were just like, let's take that first one, see if we can kick it up a notch. So yeah, we reached out to this other graphic designer online, and he made something for us. It was good, and then we just decided maybe we can try a little harder. So we did that. We reached out to Jesse, and he worked hard. He worked hard. We owe it to him, and we're just like, that's it. That's it. So I couldn't help but share how I feel about the artwork. I'm very happy about it. And guarantee, if anybody is a new listener to Redneck Coolies, this is better than the first album. You are in for a treat. 16 tracks of pure delight, and just a sound like no other. It's music that will change your life, because we're here for you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and him, her, all those other people out there. Yeah. How about play another song? Another new song. So this is also from Stanley Up and Down. It's called One Step at a Time, and Roman is the mastermind behind the song. He just came up with it one day. He's just like, I thought of something. Like, he's just like, you gotta take things one step at a time. It just literally got my phone out, just recorded him saying that just so we wouldn't forget it. And what a long way it went. And then Monty and I just spent some time writing the verses while three of us wrote the chorus for it. So we feel like the song has a good message out there. So here we go, one step at a time. 2, 3, 4. Walking down the road, there's a force pushing my hand 300 times in the east, but we must go west. Let's make haste to where everyone can form a single line, more or less. The cold can be bitter, so we better start to burn grass. You gotta take things one step at a time. You never know what's gonna happen next. You gotta take things one step at a time. And it's the point where we with the dead all around. Well, how do I know? How do I know which way to go? But you gotta take things one step at a time. One step at a time. further we get to the top of the hill, we'll find out how much longer we got to go. But in hindsight, few more miles we get to the road. You gotta take things one step at a time. You never know what's gonna happen next. You gotta take things one step at a time. It's the point where we hit the deck all out. How do I know? How do I know which to take? But you know you gotta take things one step at a time. Step at a time. Step at a time. You gotta take things one step at a time. You never know what's gonna happen next. You gotta take things one step at a time. And it's the point where we hit the deck. You gotta take things one step at a time. You never know what's gonna happen next. You gotta take things one step at a time. And it's the point where we hit the deck. Oh, wow. How do I know? How do I know it's time to be? But you know you gotta take things one more time now. You gotta take things one step at a time. Step at a time. Step at a time. One step at a time. That's all we can do. You just don't know what'll happen next, you know? It's a way of life. But yeah. So yeah. Yeah, a lot of work has gone into this album, and very happy that it's finally out. So we hope you enjoy it. And if you guys want, I could play one more song in a little bit. We could talk for a little bit. So we begin. So yeah, we'll have plenty of we'll eventually have merchandise for this album. And website is in development. Working hard with that. And this quarantine felt like it was we felt like it was a good time to put it out because a lot of artists have like put their albums out, and this is just it's been a dire time for people. A lot of people have lost loved ones and or friends because of this coronavirus. So hopefully this'll help people change their lives, their perspectives, because that's what we're all about. Just showing them they're not alone. But yeah, so I think I'll play one more. Yeah, think of one. Which one I'll play? It'll definitely be a new one. So pick up the Mando again. Just one second. So this last one I'll play is one from the new album called Clarity. I'm gonna play this on the Mando too, so I hope you like it. Here we go. Clarity's on my mind, staying right on the line. I'm walking away, so turn up this stuff every day. Worn out, and I've been going out of place, but it's alright after all. The summer is now fall. Yeah. Things will get better. The choice is now or never. To live it up as high as you can. Live it up as high as you can. Clarity's on my mind. Putting it on the line. Day by day, all the time is slipping away. Step back and find a comfortable place, but it's alright after all. The summer is not fun. Yeah. Things will get better. The choice is now or never. Live it up as high as you can. Live it up as high as you can. It's alright after all. Summer is now fall. Yeah. Things will get better. The choice is now or never. Live it up as high as you can. Live it up as high as you can. Clarity's on my mind. Well, everyone, thank you for tuning in. It's been real. And Stand Way Up and Down is officially out. It will be on streaming sites, Spotify and iTunes and stuff, like hopefully tonight or within the next couple days. In the meantime, it's right on Bandcamp. It'll be on SoundCloud shortly too. So, you know, anybody that's been waiting a while, thank you for your patience. I know it hasn't been an easy ride. So, thank you for being with us, and it's finally here. So, Stand Way Up and Down. And or just for the sake of it, hashtag RNC Stand Way Up and Down. I'm gonna put that in the chat just so everyone remembers that, and may want to use it if they want to make any posts, which they are more than welcome to. It mean a whole lot to us, your support. So, like I said, yeah, thank you for being in, and hope you all have a good night. So, take care. Thank you.